Díomh, fáilte, croeso. A huge welcome to all of you and a really happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks so much for taking the time to join our virtual reception at the Consulate General of Ireland in Cardiff. It's been a year like no other since we almost gathered this time last year in the National Museum in Cardiff. We would have hoped to celebrate this year with the traditional trappings of St. Patrick's Day, perhaps a parade, music, above all, conversation, crack, chat, people engaging with one another and celebrating the best that Ireland has to offer. We can't do that together this year, but we hope that this short virtual programme will give you a taste of all that's best about Ireland. The connection between Ireland and Wales, it goes without saying, is so strong and powerful. It reaches across the Irish Sea in the spheres of family and friends, of education, business, culture, sport, of course. And you, the Irish people in Wales, friends of Ireland in Wales, and Welsh people in Ireland are the heart of that relationship. And once again, I'd like to thank you for joining us at this reception. And we're always keen to hear from you. So do drop us an email or give us a call after the event. You've wondered maybe what a virtual reception is. So just let me tell you a few words about what's going to happen. We'll hear from the ambassador, we'll hear from the Taoiseach, we'll move on to a short cultural programme, and you can enjoy your cup of tea or biscuit or whatever you may be enjoying the programme with. But above all, relax, take a moment, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Díomh Accorda agus Bannachtí na Féile Pádraig Oraibh Galéir. Hello everybody and happy St. Patrick's Day from the Embassy of Ireland in London. I am delighted that you have joined us for this virtual celebration of our National Day. For the Irish abroad, today is our annual opportunity to express deep pride in our heritage and to reinforce the already strong bonds with Ireland and with its global diaspora. I wish to acknowledge the wonderful support that the Consulate and the Embassy have continued to enjoy during the last year from the many friends of Ireland in Great Britain. At a challenging time of great change, that support has greatly encouraged us and has reinforced the ties of partnership and friendship between our two islands. So this year, St. Patrick's Day represents a moment of even greater significance and connection as we reflect on and appreciate even more the core values that bind us together: community, solidarity and neighbourliness. And now, Agreena Ushla, it gives me great pleasure to introduce an Taoiseach, Micheál Martin TD, to convey greetings from Ireland. Ahishig.
Gurv Mahagut, Adrian. Díomh agus Bannachtí na Féile Pádraig Oraibh Galéir. I wish everyone a very happy St. Patrick's Day. This is a day of celebration, not just for Irish people around the world, but by every friend of Ireland too. Of course, today is a very different St. Patrick's Day. Normally we would see parades and events in cities and towns all across England, Scotland and Wales. We would see the best of Irish culture too, not just on our screens, but in cultural venues and on the streets as well. Creativity and innovation have always been at the core of Ireland's culture. This has been showcased all the more during the past year as our artists found new ways to develop and share their craft. We thank them for keeping us inspired by their work. Accorda, it goes without saying that the past year has been very tough. It continues to be tough, even if the route out of the COVID-19 crisis is now becoming clearer. It has been tough for you, the Irish community in Britain, especially those of you who have not got home, despite home being so near. Tough for everyone. But the Irish spirit, the resilient spirit of St. Patrick, sustains us all through these very tough times. I say this thinking of the 14,000 Irish women and men in the National Health Service who've worked even harder and with more commitment and courage than ever before, helping people through this crisis. I am thinking too of the many Irish community organisations from Glasgow to Liverpool and from Cardiff to London who have pulled together like never before, teaming up to check in on the elderly and the vulnerable and embracing digital platforms to maintain their services. That's the Irish spirit, the Irish way. This year, as we celebrate our National Day, we do so in a spirit of renewed hope and optimism. As Ireland approaches its second century of independence, we are focused on the future. I am focused too on positive renewal and a reset of our relations with Britain following a period of change and of challenge. Accorda, as we take time today to celebrate St. Patrick, let us think of the deep threads which bind us together as Ireland and Britain. Through families, through culture, through our closely connected economies, through our history and heritage, and of course, through our joint guardianship of the peace process embodied by the Good Friday Agreement. In the end, it all comes back to our people, Muintir na hÉireann, our people at home and abroad. And today, perhaps more than any other day, we come together. Thank you. Céad Míle go léir.
Thank you to the Taoiseach and Ambassador O'Neill for those uplifting and heartfelt St. Patrick's messages. At this stage in our virtual reception, we're going to turn now to a little bit of cultural entertainment. And it's a really great pleasure to be able to bring you an extract from the film Wolf Walkers by Cartoon Saloon. Many of you will have seen the wonderful 2 films beginning this trilogy, The Secret of Kells and Song of the Sea. Musical accompaniment to this extract from Wolf Walkers is from Keela, the renowned Irish band. Directly after that extract, we'll step a moment back in time to 2 weeks ago on St. David's Day, when the joint shared statement between Ireland and Wales and accompanying action plan for 21 to 25 was launched by First Minister Mark Drakeford and Minister for Foreign Affairs Simon Coveney. You'll hear what they have to say, see some great aerial footage of Ireland and Wales, and finish up with the fantastic version of Shining Lights by the young people of TG Lurgan and the Urdd here in Wales. Wolf Walkers.
Kilkenny-based Cartoon Saloon have become one of the world's most acclaimed animation studios. This specially produced sequence combines footage from their latest global hit, Wolf Walkers, with a live performance by Keela, whose music features in the film.
Hey, I told you! You can't go out in the daytime! Nanny said so! Go back to bed! Is that your mummy back in the cave? Of course! Sure don't I look like her? And are any of the other wolves, people too? No! Chippers! Are you mad? How big do you think my family is? I'm not supposed to be out here. Listen, I've got to get back. Great. I'm mad to get rid of you. Close your eyes. What? Why? I don't want you coming back to me again. It's a secret. But I already found it.
I do it bad long, I do it bad late. The digging tanks I got a dirt. If I give it to the type of one dance scale, I shouldn't have a dog, I want so extra thing. Come will go free. Come will go free at the heart. Come will go free. I will go free at the heart. Come will go free. Come will go free at the heart. Come will go free. I will go free at the heart. Can't do too free, can't hold seafood, can't run a booty. Can't do she can't do too free, can't hold seafood, can't run a booty. Can't do she can't do too free, can't hold seafood, can't run a boot. Hey, can't do she can't do too free, can't hold seafood, can't run a boot. Hey, can't do she can't do too free, can't hold seafood, can't run a booty. Can't do she can't do too free, can't hold seafood, can't run a boot. Hey, can't do she can't do too free, can't hold seafood, can't run a boot.
Treftadaeth.
Tonga.
Iaith.
Cultúr.
Diwylliant. Busnes.
Gno.
Addysg.
Oideachas.
Chwaraeon.
Sport.
Teulu.
Clown.
Cymuned.
Pobl.
Cymru.
Era.
Díomh agus tá fáilte Road. Hello and welcome to the launch of the Ireland-Wales Shared Statement. I'm delighted to be joined by the First Minister of Wales, Mark Drakeford, as we set out our joint ambition for the growth and development of the relationship between Ireland and Wales out to 2025. We're building on strong and vibrant connections between Ireland and Wales. Those connections encompass all aspects of life: family and friends, culture and creativity, business and commerce, research and education, as well as common passion when it comes to sport. We share not only the Irish Sea, but a common Celtic heritage and history back to the times of legend. St. Patrick himself is believed to have been a Welshman. While we celebrate our shared history, we also very much look to the future, setting out a programme of over 40 actions across 6 areas of cooperation, from political engagement to trade, from education to the diaspora, among others. Sustainable development is at the heart of our ambition, as we look to life after COVID-19 and to dealing with the urgent need for climate action. One of the key ways in which we will strengthen cooperation will be by hosting an annual high-level Ireland-Wales forum. Our launch today is timely. Ireland is absolutely committed to maintaining the strongest possible relationship with Wales and with the UK, following the UK's departure from the European Union. The re-establishment of Ireland's Consulate General in Cardiff just under 2 years ago is testament to that commitment. Our work in the years ahead will build on our work within the British-Irish Council and the engagement of our parliamentarians through the British-Irish Parliamentary Assembly. And to close, given that March is such an important month for both Ireland and Wales, I'd like to wish you a happy St. David's Day, as well as an early happy St. Patrick's Day. I would like to hand over now to Mark. I look forward to working with you and making this a big success. Thanks very much.
Diolch yn fawr, Simon, siwmai a croeso pawb. Mae'n bleser gennyf lansio ein datganiad a'n cynllun gweithredu ar y cyd rhwng Cymru ac Iwerddon. It's great to be here to launch our joint shared statement and action plan between Wales and Ireland. Today marks an important moment in the Wales-Ireland relationship and provides new clarity on how we intend to build on our strong and positive history, which has been built on age-old connections and deep cultural understanding. Our geography means that Ireland and Wales share a common marine story. This has recently been reflected through the Ireland-Wales programme and the joint research projects into climate change, culture and heritage, as well as our shared interest in developing renewable energy technologies. The UK's departure from the European Union and the end of the transition period brings new challenges, as does the devastating implications of COVID-19. It is in this context that the statement outlines our joint commitment to deepen cooperation from now until 2025, investing additional energy to strengthen existing partnerships and identify new opportunities for collaboration. With thanks to colleagues and partners in both Wales and Ireland, the statement sets out 6 areas of cooperation, including climate change, trade and education. This in turn is underpinned by the action plan and a new commitment to meet annually to review progress and renew our joint ambitions. Hoffwn ddweud diolch I bawb sydd wedi ymuno ac sy'n cefnogi lansio'r bennod newydd hon ym berthynas Cymru ac Iwerddon. May I say thank you to all of those who have joined us today and are supporting the launch of this new chapter in the Wales-Ireland relationship. I will leave you now with an impressive and uplifting collaboration between young voices from Wales and Ireland, a highlight of our partnership agreement, led by Urdd Gobaith Cymru and T.G. Lurgan.
Bhín is spéide lá san ríist, mar sin bhlam road mar aon le grí a chléhí.
An mar bhín aswag man oirí, do sin a nipi mar ní, a cebal tí dwi mynd o'n ho. Dwi'n peidw mar gol yn allu fi, dwi'n effi cysgu hedrych y ffwrdd i. Is a mew, neu grif am eto ai, o'n i hedyn rais a syml.
Cerdded deifio dwi mwyn cael sôn, methu lan a neud un dros y ffôn. Dy gynnal di'n y bôn, do you know?
Is a mew, neu grif am eto ai, o'n i hedyn rais a syml. Hey, 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 hey. Ní éidir brainú go mbeadh tú le míomh.
Well, wasn't that a really enjoyable performance from the young people of the Urdd here in Wales and TG Lurgan in Connemara, one of the many collaborations between Ireland and Wales that we look forward to seeing more and more of in the years ahead. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us here. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Do remember that the St. Patrick's Festival.ie site is live. As many as possible events are on there, including some great Welsh collaborations. Not quite a parade in the rain or in the sunshine, but something to enjoy and mark this special moment of the year. Again, thank you for joining us. A very happy St. Patrick's Day wherever you are, and to all your family, Banach Dina Féile Pádraig Gair of Galéir.